Double-double performance in his last game, 12 out of 18 from the field.
Massive numbers, 30 points, 16 boards, 4 blocks, and shooting very well from the floor.
On the other side of the floor, this guy also played big in their last game. Look at that numbers. He is the key to success for the Vanta Black Dragons. K. Marcel Hervey.
Okay, Key Harvey, of course, also very, very versatile. And when he wants to, he can score over anybody.
Now we'll turn you over to Daniel Aguardia. Daniel, what's the latest there?
Sandy and Bill, last game for today, but both teams and the crowd are very much excited for this match. For assistant coach TJ Marquez of Titans Pilipinas, he said they are very much aware of their errors from their last game against the Dragons, but this time it's for redemption. Now in the semis, they are ready to achieve their goal. On the other side, despite dealing with the absence of their coach, the Vanta Black Dragons, as led by James Lin, have won their past game and they aim to do the same today. Stick together and win together is their mindset. Another exciting match for us, so let's get this started. Gio Cruz, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoyment continues here at Passi Arena, Passi City, Iloilo, as we bring you the semifinals of the first leg of the Asian Tournament. Our main game is between the Vanta Black Dragons and the Titans Pilipinas. Now let's meet the starters, beginning with the Vanta Black Dragons. Starting guard number 4, Jules Moore. Other guard number 22, Seth Russell. At forward number 17, Key Hervey. Other forward number 32, Zhang Yang Zhang. And at center number 11, Alex Jackson. Vanta Black Dragons is led by Key Hervey. Now let's meet the starters from the Titans Pilipinas. Starting guard number 12, JJ Cospe. Other guard number 21, JV De La Cruz. At forward number 24, Mark Doligon. Other forward number 34, Tosh Cisse. And at center number 99, Henry Iloca. Head coach of the Titans Pilipinas, J.R. Kawaling. Our game officials, Guard Chief Eder, Ray Delhina, Angel Sidugo Jr. This game is under the supervision and regulation.
The Dragons will start with Jules Moore, Michael Russell, Alex Jackson, Marcel Hervey, and Jen Yang Jiang. The Titans will start with Caspi, De La Cruz, Iloca, Doligon, and Tosh Cisse.
Wow, these are loaded lineups, and Doligon played very well also in their last game. And you know, if Russell can settle down and really accept his role as a point guard, the Dragons are a very formidable team.
We are set to go here. Winner will go to the championship game tomorrow versus the Aces.
Undefeated Aces. And I think there's a problem with the shirt, the undershirt.
You know, in their last game,
of Jackson,
the Titans Pilipinas lost to the Vanta Black Dragons.
Yes.
They just the zone defense of the Vanta Black Dragons is a puzzle for the Titans Pilipinas.
Oh yeah, and I hope they, for their sake, they figured out how to solve that puzzle already. Very tall lineup here for the Black Dragons, who are ironically wearing white. Vanta Black Dragons playing without their coach Victor Purnell Jr., who went home for personal reasons.
The Vanta Black Dragons, a young team, and is currently the number 2 spot. Foul is called.
And
number
course,
32, Jiang.
as we said, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Winners go on to the finals. What I like about this tournament format is that every team gets to know its final placing.
Yeah.
So something to build on for the future.
So we still have a first game tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the, to be called the fifth placer.
Yes. Final placing like a FIBA tournament.
Yeah. So this is still the first period. Scoreless here to start with.
What's good about this part of the tournament is these teams already know each other. They've been able to scout and remedy the problems from previous games.
Hervey goes inside.
Had to change his shot.
It turned out to be a good defensive stance there by the veteran Mark Duligon. Now Hervey trying to get back at him. Going glass, rebounded by Zhang.
An outlet here. They would have had a 2-on-1.
Kay Harvey will not force the issue, says Russell outside to Zhang. And the long rebound by De La Cruz.
De La Cruz, nice little crossover. Baiting Zhang.
Intercepted by Cesc Russell.
Very sloppy passing here by the Titans.
Moore for three and got it.
He really hits that shot.
Jules Moore, 22 points yesterday versus the Black Bears.
You know, he's been very consistent despite the varying number of touches he gets.
The Dragons defeated the Black Bears 91-83 and shot 47% from the field. And Iloka continues to be the high man for the Titans here in the TAT.
And they don't set him up as often as personally I would like, because he's the biggest guy on the floor.
He's more like a cleaner for them.
Yes.
Says Russell shoots over Iloka. Battle for the rebound, tap by Jackson to Russell. Hervey for three. Moole trying to get that basketball, and he's the last one to touch that ball.
Well, Moore very active watching the trajectory of the shot, so he knew where the ball was going to fall.
And how about that game, the Titans versus the Long Lions last night, 118 to 115.
Oh my, that was anybody's ball game until the last minute.
JV De La Cruz misses that one from beyond the arc.
Titans coming out cold here.
Yes.
The first quarter.
Says Russell.
Big screen. Hervey
for three and got it.
They need that shot because the Titans match up very well against them.
6-2 is our score. Mark Duligon fakes. He will go inside. What a twisted move by Mark Duligon.
You know, he's powerfully built, but he can really get up there, and
Yeah.
he has great lateral movement.
Former star of the Arellano University back in the day.
Russell got away there. There's a switch. Somebody's got to be open.
Shot clock 8 seconds. Moore dancing for freedom. Nice fake. He comes up empty outside. Iloka with a rebound.
Iloka is one of the unsung heroes of this team.
Tosh. Henry flying without that basketball. Fouled by Cesc Russell.
Good passing between the two imports. 6-4 is our score. 2 fouls already on the Dragons.
Number 1 on Russell. Number 2 for the Dragons. Henry Iloka won a championship here in the TAT with Xavier Alexander.
Yes. Xavier Alexander, who just finished playing.
Yeah, who was undefeated here at Passi, by the way.
It's what, 10 in a row?
10-0.
6-5 is our count here, first quarter. Very relaxed pace.
Hervey for three. Rebounded by Tosh and lost it to Zhang. And he goes back out.
Zhang left wide open.
2-pointer. It bounces out. Tosh the rebound. And Tosh is fouled from behind.
Dribbling through traffic, you can expect some contact. I think the Titans want to increase the tempo of the game. They have a deeper bench. You know, the Vanta Black Dragons only have, what, 9 players?
You mentioned a deeper bench for the Titans. Now JP Bilenchon and Caspe in the game now.
More size.
Doligon will sit down. JV De La Cruz will set up the table. JP Bilenchon outside, Hervey on him. Caspi, nice
cut from
play
the weak
there
side.
by the Titans.
So everybody's looking at the ball.
The Dragons down by 1 here.
7-6.
Says Russell trying to disengage. Jackson from the free throw line.
Jackson hasn't really been getting the ball in scoring position, but he has to position himself first.
Inside pass broken up, recovered by Caspi. No look pass by Caspi, and Iloka will score.
Caspi has been a very good facilitator for this team, a little bit underrated in this tournament, but he's a vital contributor
Yeah,
for the
that's true.
Titans.
He can score if he wants to.
Yes.
Russell is fouled by JV De La Cruz.
What keeps other teams guessing is if Russell is going to pass the ball up or take it to the hole himself. Nice pass there.
Caspi with a great basketball IQ. 2 free throws for Cesc Russell. Foul is called on JV De La Cruz.
Again, the referees really sticklers for tucking in the uniforms, making sure nobody causes any inadvertent.
Oh, there's a
accident.
blood there, so he will be taken out.
Yes, infection control comes first.
So Song will go to the line instead of Russell.
Not by choice, though.
Not by choice. Turned out to be a good choice.
So far, don't jinx it again. That's why I'm keeping quiet.
And rebounded by
See?
Henry Iloka. It happens all the
9-7.
time. Tosh lost it but fouled.
Yes, I don't understand why the big men of Titans Pilipinas are the ones dribbling into the paint. They have some very good ball handlers who can facilitate for them.
You know, Tosh Sase was successful in his previous games when he dribbles the ball inside. But this team is different.
Yes.
More Song.
Good read of the play by JV. Herbie knew he had a mismatch there, so he took it strong.
And we have a timeout here in Passi. You're watching the TAT. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. You know, Jules Moore very consistent here on the TAT, Bill.
Yeah, actually, the 22 points is a slow night for him because he usually comes alive towards the end of the game. And he hurt his left shoulder after the first game, and he's been nursing it ever since.
So it's Jackson there, Moore, James Lin, Hervey. And I think Cesc Russell will come back. He will replace Lin or Song? Yeah. It's going to be a delay of game.
Yes. You should know who you're fielding before the timeout expires. But again, you know, like we pointed out, their coach isn't around, so they're just talking among themselves.
All right, so Song will be taken out by Cesc Russell. Moore will take 2 at the line.
Jules Moore, great all-around player, can rebound if he wants to.
And he just missed his first free throw.
I know. I was trying to be polite.
You know, both teams very. It's not lack of intensity, but maybe they're just
Tired.
tired, or as Hervey will go strong to the hole.
They could be pacing themselves.
Yeah, pacing. That's the right word.
Bring the hammer down in the second half. Belinchon.
Caspi, the recovery outside to JP, guarded by Moore. Henry with a soft touch, rebounded by Jackson.
Whoa,
Here
what a
is
pass.
Moore, but a bad pass there by Jackson. And Moore step out of bounds. A two-time game MVP, Jules Moore.
So far, yes. And he doesn't force his game, so that's the nice part about it. He gets the other players involved and sees things develop before he decides what to do.
Three-pointer is good for JV De La Cruz.
But with De La Cruz and Belinchon there, you've got the outside covered.
Yep. Also, Caspi can score from behind the arc. Player with a good basketball IQ. Foul is on Caspi.
Holding foul against Moore. Dragons in the penalty already, 3:40 to go.
It's very hard to stop Jules Moore if he puts the ball down. And if it's outside. Caspi will be taken out by Mark Doligon.
That's a good substitution.
Moore,
Ligon matches up better against imports.
rebounded by Jackson. Nice shot by Alex Jackson.
The good thing about it is they don't need to set Jackson up on offense. They just throw up a shot, he pulls down the rebound and puts it back in. Belinchon saw an opening. Too strong off the glass though. You get the feeling that both teams are holding back a little bit.
Yeah. Doligon is ahead. Now met by Russell. He will fly.
Russell-
Basket will count.
Yeah.
There was a foul there downstairs, and it was Moore who tried to block that shot, but it hit the board.
Actually, he was lucky he didn't get a technical because he crossed the path of a driving player.
So Russell picks up the foul. Goaltending will be called on Jules Moore.
So it's a bonus.
Doligon missing the bonus free throw.
So it stays a 3-point lead. Uh-oh.
Moore lost it.
Ball slipped from his grip.
Inside to Moore for two.
Second time's the charm. Lead is just 1 point now, under 3 minutes to go, partner.
That was a strong drive, Bill.
Yes. Too strong.
Inside. Look at the imports of the Titans playing good here.
They're aware of each other's position. Great passing between them. We saw that earlier in this quarter. But the Titans, I think their priority is to set up the locals first.
This is a veteran-laden team.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
Locals are good players here for the Titans. They're imports. They only have 2 imports there,
But they only need 2 imports. They're 1 game away from the
but
finals.
they're big, they're huge, and can
Yep.
dominate this ball game. Now we'll turn you over to Daniel Aguardo. Daniel.
Still feeling a bit banged up and feeling pain in his shoulder. Jules Moore says he is okay, and with the absence of their head coach, Jules has mentioned that the good thing about their team is they are accountable for the things they do on the court. For him, they just have to do each other's job. And for the Banta Black Dragons, they mentioned that for this semifinals game, they just have to stay smart and stay out of harm's way. Sandy and Bill.
JV missing the three-pointer, and Belinchon keeping it alive. Henry will fire from the outside, hitting on the back iron. And JP Belinchon providing spark there for the Titans.
So, like we mentioned, it's the locals who are carrying
Yeah.
the load here in the first quarter.
Moore.
With a getaway.
James Lin. Bang!
That's an important shot. The guards have to contribute or else.
James Lin is
Yeah.
25 years old, a Taiwanese. And when he was 18 years old, he moved to the United States and played for Trinity Christian College in Chicago. De La Cruz, it rims out, rebounded by Hervey.
Cisse and Iloca were on the outside watching the play.
Jules Moore for three. Jackson able to get to it. Moore.
Somebody's free in the corner.
And that is Song for three. Oh, that basket will not count. Wasted opportunity for the Vanta Black Dragons. A foul will be called on Alexis Jackson.
Let's see if he set a moving screen. Wasted opportunity here.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he moved. He was still moving when he set the screen. You have to plant your feet.
We are tied at 18, all a very close first quarter.
Belencion has been spotty.
Rebounded by Hervey, met by Ariar. Look at that. Hervey changed his shot in midair, using his left hand to score.
That's what we were saying at the top of the coverage. If Hervey wants to, he can take over a game.
Duligon trying to disengage. He shoots over Moore and blocked by Moore.
Forced shot. Duligon sometimes has the tendency to put on blinders and not involve his teammates.
Moore for three.
And Duligon was just watching on defense, not even following his man.
Ball goes out of bounds. The Dragons up by 2 points with 26 seconds to go. Shot clock at 11 seconds for the Vanta Black Dragons.
So the Titans will likely get the ball back.
Moore feeling his defender from behind and shoots over Mark Duligon.
That's a good point. You have to feel when you're, and then when you're dribbling that bounce, you go against the rhythm of the defender. You get an open look.
Awkward looking three-pointer. What a shot by JP. 3 seconds. Moore. $22 for the Dragons, 21 for the Titans. The semifinal game here in Passi. Back in a moment.
All right, let's take another look at this. Boy, it's really just, when Hervey wants to, he can just put his head down, go to work. And then you have Moore also, painful shoulder and all, just really carrying this team. They're only up by 1, entering the second quarter. But like we said, this is a very evenly matched game. Now the Titans going more to their bench. (22-21). There's a bit of a delay before we start the second period.
They check if JV De La Cruz, if he can play, because he was thrown out last night against the Long Lions.
But there are no suspensions.
Yeah, that's what
in this tournament.
That's what the referees said to us last night.
Yeah.
And they're checking it. They're double checking it.
There are no suspensions in this league. It's just a one-week tournament. As far as I know, there are no suspensions in this tournament because it's so short.
Yeah.
And you play every day.
So we'll wait for the official announcement.
Yes. Or non-announcement. If there's nothing to announce, then we won't talk about it. And this is something they should have addressed at the start of the game.
Because now we are almost, not halfway, but almost done with the first half. We're done with the first quarter.
Yes. And, you know, his presence on the floor, he scored also. It sort of taints the game if he wasn't supposed to be playing in the first place.
Well, he played good back in the first quarter.
The question now is if he can continue to play. Refs consulting with the technical committee.
The Vanta Black Dragons in the first quarter shot 40% from the field. It's 9 of 22. The Titans looking good at 45%.
Yes. Not impressive, but not so bad.
Yeah.
And the Titans, I think, have to prevent the Black Dragons from running because Russell is an excellent passer in the fast break. And if you have somebody like Moore and Hervey on the wings, boy, the other team's in trouble.
And we've seen all of it here at the TAT.
We have seen it all. Teams wearing the same uniform. One player wearing the wrong uniform.
We'll be right back. 22-21.
Well, there was a little bit of a commotion earlier because JV De La Cruz apparently was tossed from a previous game, so they were wondering if there is a one-game suspension. But he played in the first quarter and scored.
It happened last night against the Guangzhou Long Lions,
Yes.
where he hit a player in the head, and he was thrown out for disqualifying foul.
But they've thrown him, but they've taken him out of the game, the Titans. Hervey, re-energized by the long break.
Oh, they need it.
Yes.
Here is JP Bilinchon, and look at that block by Jules Moore. It was a public display of rejection.
Now he's arguing that he jumped straight up, but he was in the no charge
Yeah,
zone.
so Ludovici was fouled by Moore.
So JV De La Cruz will be allowed to play,
Yeah.
and he will serve his one-game suspension in the succeeding leg in Binyan, first week of November. Curiouser and curiouser.
All right, you know, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, well, we've seen the rules bent before. Why not now? No, I think it was a question of not all the teams were aware of the ramifications of being thrown out.
Good defense there by Ludovici, recovered by Cesc Russell. Oh, foul is on Cesc Russell.
Actually, could have been traveling too.
You know, that's the problem with the Dragons right now. They're undermanned and they've been committing so many fouls already.
And like we said, when they are not settled into their roles, they're scattered. Russell will sit down.
Shot clock 12 seconds, Ludovici. Ariar outside for two and got it.
Well, again, the deeper bench of the Titans starting to pay off.
Solid bench scoring here in the first half for the Titans Pilipinas. Foul is on Ludovici.
You know, Moore is sort of the glue that's holding the Bata Black Dragons together.
This Vanta Black Dragons, they are a very dangerous team.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they are number 2 here in the TAT.
That's true. They just really have to decide on each player's role and identity.
Song using the screen of Hervey, but he will not take it. He will go inside.
That's
Rebounded by
a Marvin Lee shot.
De La Cruz. De La Cruz outside to Ariar. Ludovici. He's also a good substitution, but
deflected. Hervey ahead of
blocked
the
by
pack.
Hervey. The runway is open and the dunk by Hervey.
Houston, we have liftoff.
Duligon. Oh, left hand reverse.
Tough shot. We're going back and forth now.
Jackson. Ducks it home.
I love it when the big men run.
Now they are giving the ball to Jackson inside. Ball goes out of bounds and a bad pass by JV De La Cruz.
You know, the Titans, their own inconsistency is what's keeping the Dragons ahead.
It's a 1-point game with under 8 minutes to go. Moore with a beautiful move outside, but can't score beyond the 3-point line. Here is
Duligon
Mark
against
Duligon.
Moore.
And Moore trying to block the shot of Duligon and
Bad
Jiang
pass. Passing it to the wrong team.
stepping into the passing lane. Song for 3. Picked up by De La Cruz.
We go back the other way now.
3 on 2.
Is
Ball
this
goes out of bounds.
a basketball game or a ping pong match?
Both teams can run. Both teams can score in transition. Jiang back in the game now for the Vanta Black Dragons.
Well, they need his defense and his outside shooting. They have not been shooting well from beyond the arc.
Liu, I'm sorry, that's Liu in the game. Replacing Jiang. Picked up by Song.
More nice little
Jackson
lead pass.
is way ahead.
It was
You see
actually
the confidence?
He was actually too deep under the basket.
He backed up his knee 2 nights ago.
Yes.
Heavy bandage, by the way, if we can see it. Outside Iloka with a soft touch. Battle for the rebound, won by
This
Jackson.
is a problem, like I mentioned earlier. The imports, the big men of the Titans are watching the play.
More!
Oh! Stop shot! 5-point lead. The Titans are in trouble.
The explosion in midair by Jules Moore. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Nice block there by Hervey. And Hervey finishing the job.
Off to the races.
Now 5 dunks already here for the Vanta Black Dragons. That's Jackson there.
Moore and Hervey.
And this is the dunk of Jackson.
He was already under the basket. Had to lean back out.
The explosion in midair by Jules Moore.
Wow. Too bad they don't give extra points for dunks.
All right, this is the largest lead of the Dragons, 32-27. Back out to De Ligon for 3. Very short. Picked up by Tosh Cisse.
Floating zone here by the Black Dragons.
Ludovisi being chased down by Moore.
There's a switch.
Iloka short on the soft touch.
Momentum on the side of the Black Dragons.
Hervey!
Whoa! Great read of the play by Moore. You got to keep your head up when you're ahead of the defense.
Tosh drives and scores over Liu.
There's a nice little pick and roll.
But Tosh Cisse with his first 2 points of the game, Bill.
Yes.
That was his first attempt, by the way.
Well,
Moore
they need his offense.
short.
He's been busy rebounding.
De La Cruz met by Song. And it goes out. Probably because of Hervey in front of him.
Yes.
Well, Hervey has been blocking shots here on the TAT. Henry takes care of it. Here is Mark.
1-on-2.
Rebounded by Liu.
Everybody in a hurry to score. Moore in the corner. Goes up strong.
Jules Moore flying in the air and scoring. Largest lead of the game for the Vanta Black Dragons.
Sometimes you got to get a quick first step and get into the air right away so the defender cannot react. The foul.
It's going to be in Song.
Third foul on the Dragons. 5 minutes to go before halftime.
Yeah, look at that. He was wide open. He can take the 3. He can
Yes.
score from that area. But decided to be an acrobatic player.
Well, higher percentage shot.
Tosh back to Duligon. Look at that.
Nice two-man game.
And they cut down the lead to 1 point, make that 5 points, 36-31.
You know, Cisse has a whole bunch of assists already in this first half. And these are not easy assists. He's making them in traffic.
Yeah, 4 assists now for Tosh Cisse. 39-31. The Dragons ahead by 8. JV for 3. And rebounded by Jackson all along there to get that rebound for the Vanta Black Dragons.
The Titans may need a timeout here. They're in disarray. Uncoordinated. They're
Moore.
not switching.
He gets it back. Rebounded by Tosh.
The Ligon asking for the ball.
Oh, that's a turnover there by the Titans.
Good
Moore.
night.
Oh, short. Hervey, the recovery.
That's the benefit of having a good trailer. Now the lead is 10 points. The
Largest.
Titans are confused.
41 for the Dragons, 31 for the Titans.
Delay of game warning. Technical.
Oh, Song will be called for the delay of game.
After the other team scores, you don't touch the basketball. No matter where the ball goes, let the refs go after it.
And the designated shooter is JV De La Cruz.
The controversial JV De La Cruz.
Ooh! And the struggle continues for the Titans even at the free throw line.
And it's funny, the crowd now starting to turn on Titans Pilipinas.
Oh. Well, it was accidental. It hit
Maybe.
the heel of Song. Duligon misfires from the outside. Here is De La Cruz for three. Yes, sir.
That's dramatic. Now, the Dragons are exploiting their size advantage.
Yeah, the Dragons are playing minus Russell there inside the natural point guard for them. But they're doing a good job in sharing the basketball.
Moore is doing a great job of holding this team together.
You know, every day they're improving here in the
Yes,
TAT.
that's a good point.
De La Cruz to Mark Duligon outside to Henry. He draws the
team.
double coverage. Ball deflected out of bounds.
11 seconds on the shot clock. 3:08 before halftime.
This is a young team.
Nice little alley-oop play there.
Alexander Jackson is just 25 years old. Moore is also 25 years old. Caspi for three. Rebounded by Jackson.
See, the rebounders of Titans are staying outside the paint.
Yes.
They're not even putting up a fight.
Moore trying to disengage. Fadeaway shot, no.
Took a little pro hop there, but he ended up committing a foul, chasing the ball.
Oh,
A
it's
little
on
too eager.
Jules Moore. Number 2 on Jules.
But they are now in the penalty. Only one foul on the Titans. If I read it correctly, that's not a good sign for the Titans. That they only have one foul. May mean they're not playing hard enough defense.
And Cisse lost it.
Strip job.
Bad pass by Hervey to Jules
Was
Moore.
too low. But he admits it. He admits it. Should have just lobbed it or put some backspin on it so it doesn't roll out of bounds.
That was a 4-on-1 break for the Vanta Black Dragons. Wasted opportunity for them and a chance to close the gap here for the Titans. Here is JV De La Cruz for three. Very short on the release. Recovered by Iloka. Back to JV. Deflected. Taken away by the Vanta Black Dragons.
Why Iloka is gun shy. He's not posting up. He's waiting outside, giving up the ball.
Hervey. Liu for three. Rebounded by Tosh. De La Cruz will not hesitate, and it rims out. Moore asking for the ball. Met by Tosh Cisse, shot clock 17.
Oh, he's not going to force this. Well, now that there's an isolation.
That's the second team foul for the Titans. And that was your point earlier. They're not playing good defense because they're in it. That's their second team foul. That means they are not aggressive.
Yes.
And the Vanta Black Dragons wants to talk things over. We have a timeout here in Passi. Look at the crowd here inside the city of Passi Arena.
On a Saturday, you know.
Yes.
Where else would you go?
Good evening, everyone, wherever you may be. You're watching the TAT, and we are here in Passi. My name is Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. The Aces punched their ticket to the TAT Winter Tournament Finals with a commanding win over the Big Three Royal Athletes, 149 to 123. Sam De Guara scored 38 points. And Jules Moore.
Well, Moore is on his way to that number.
But can they beat the number of momofied Kone? We were momofied earlier.
We were momofied and conetized.
Conetized.
What?
50 points? 52 points
52 points.
from Momo. The Macau Black Bears.
Not so bad.
Best performance so far because we all know he can score. Number one scorer here. That's the mayor, Stephen Palmares.
On the right.
On the right, the one in red.
Yes.
The one in blue, the vice mayor, Elizar Chavez, the city of Passi, our second time here.
One thing that's puzzling to me is why Iloca and Sisay are not part of the offense of Titans Pilipinas.
Moore for three, he
That's
shoots
off.
over Sisay. Jackson with the offensive rebound.
Look at the movement.
Hervey, short.
Watch
Caspi
this.
is way ahead for the layup.
He sped up when he saw Hervey chasing him.
45-38, so the Titans with a rally here with less than a minute remaining in the first half.
Moore using up time.
A good one-on-one player. Song asking for the ball. Fading away is Jules Moore and
man.
got it.
That is such a hard shot to block.
It's very hard to do that fadeaway move. It's
Yeah.
very hard to defend also.
The one-legged Dirk Nowitzki fall away.
Here is David de la Cruz. He gets by Liu.
Gotta hang on to it.
Caspe. Oh, he gives it to Tosh.
Copped out.
Tosh not expecting the pass. Song. Here is Moore.
And the Titans not rushing. They're running out of clock here.
2 seconds. Duligon. And it's an 11-point lead for the Dragons to close the first half. 49 for the Dragons, 38 for the Titans. And our move of the game, Jules Moore with a slamma jamma. What a performance by Jules Moore here. Too many highlights for Jules. Even with the
Amazing.
hurt shoulder. 49-38, back with our halftime highlights later on. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 plays of the day. At number 10. So they're just 2 out of 11 from long distance. Moore.
Forcing this one.
But he will score.
That's one of those shots where if you're the coach, it's no, yes.
Well, he kind of forced that one,
Yeah.
but he needs to shoot. At 9. With the Vanta Black Dragons, whenever a player is attacking, the other 4 players are just watching.
They should be coming in from the weak side, helping with the potential rebound.
Oh, what a shot by Sis Russell.
Yeah, he almost hit the ground when he released the ball that time. They're getting by on individual talent so far.
Moving to number 8. Thomas, a teammate of Jonathan Guzman when they played for the USA team in the Jones Cup. Thomas misfires. Momo coming out of nowhere to score.
Oh my gosh. It was up in the rafters.
See?
Look at the energy.
The conditioning of Momo Kone is spectacular. We can see it here day in, day out.
Yes. And I'm sure he's not going to sit down in this game.
At 7.
And they built this lead even without Celada scoring.
Gabriel.
Oh, he's eating up these young kids. That is what we call a veteran move.
And a miracle shot.
Chance to put them up by 10.
This is the largest lead of the Wildcats here in the game. Number 6.
Lakas de Santos perhaps dribbling a little too much.
Alfred Gayosa. Shot clock 7.
Nice ball fake.
A deceptive move by Alfred Gayosa.
That's veteran smart right there.
Cut down the lead to 10 points.
Timed that very well.
At 5. If they cannot get the shot from that corner, they will return the ball to the passer.
Look at drive by Teguara. The big man can put it on the floor. Ojola's rolling over there next to the bench.
Jed.
And Thomas.
Now we go to number 4.
If they can keep this up, they'll score a huge upset.
You know, the Aces, the number 1 team here, 3-0. Kone.
Oh! Wow!
A gorgeous move by Momo Kone.
He was hanging in the air and Teguara was frozen.
The number 3 spot. Inside to Gabriel. Nice entry pass, by the way.
Oh! He misses it.
Miller takes care of it. It bounces out. Picked up by Miller again. Oh!
What a sidestep! Look at the elevation.
Chen for 3. And the ball goes back to the Wildcats, and Miller is enjoying every bit of the action.
What a lot of flair.
Number 2.
We have a ball game, partner.
Oh, yes. 17 points now for Jonathan Guzman. Miller!
Oh! He had momentum there.
I just saw a man flying. This is Ray Miller that we used to know. And now the number 1 play of the day.
Coach Purnell was right. Get everybody else involved. Nice pass.
Highlight. Up high and down hard. Woo! Behind the back pass to Hervey. Slam dunk. This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 plays of the day.
Alright. Nakita mo na kung anong ginawa ng number 1. May pag-asa ka, may shoot. Pwede mo ilapit. Okay? Oh, alright. Hawak sa tenga. Ready? Ready. In 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Op, dahan-dahan. Pwedeng lumapit. Almost, but not quite para kay Jonald. Pangalan?
Marvin,
Marvin. Ilang taon si Marvin? 19. Taga saan si Marvin?
Taga Masin.
Taga Passi! Magingay mo, taga Passi! Alright! Shoutout sa mga kasama.
Shoutout kay Manang, sa classmate ko.
Alright. Okay, nakita mo na yung ginawa ng dalawa. Sana ma-shoot mo, ha? Okay. Kamay sa tenga. In 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O, pwede lumapit, pwede lumapit, pwede mag-relax, pwede mag-relax. Tumalon ba? Sayang. Sayang. Ang Don Benitos. Napakasarap. Dalawa na lang kayo. Busog ka pa. Sayang. Pangalan?
Januel.
Januel. Ilang taon si Januel?
14 years old.
14, batang-bata, kayang-kaya mo yan. Taga saan si Januel?
Taga Poblasyon Lilawood.
Alright, shoutout sa mga kasama.
Shut out. Shut down.
Alright, komedyante pala si Januel. Okay, hawak sa tenga, Januel. Tignan natin kung makapagpatawa ka pa. Pagkatapos mo umikot. Okay, ready, Januel?
Ready.
Ready! In 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3 ang electric pa namin dito. Tignan natin kung mapapatawa ka ba. Tignan natin! Tignan natin! Ay! Napakagaling ni Januel! Komedyante ka nga ang tunay na i-shoot mo. Oh, di ba? Napakasaya dito sa Passi City, Iloilo. Hatid sa atin ang The Asian Tournament. Pangalan?
Ruby.
Juby! Ilan taon si Juby?
21.
21! Taga saan?
Himati. Himati.
Mati. Oh. Shout out sa mga kasama dito sa loob ng arena. Shout out sa babaw niya, no? Fight! Ay pala, yung mga nasa dulo. Yung mga Colocoys boys natin dyan. O, shoutout sa inyo. O, kailangan ma-shoot mo para mabigyan mo sila ng Don Benitos. Para may merienda kayo doon, ha? Okay, kamay sa tenga. Ready na, ready?
Ready.
Ready, lakas!
Ready.
Ready! In 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Hala, bira. Sige, ikot. 5. Meron pa isa. Sige, lumapit ka. Lumapit ka. Lumapit ka. Lumapit ka. Sige, lumapit ka. Oh, 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 oh. Sayang. Sayang ang Don Benitos. Well, anyway, congratulations sa ating winner. And of course, maraming salamat sa nag-participate dito sa ating halftime ball game. Maraming salamat, Passi City!
We are back here inside the city of Passi Arena, here in Passi. And my name is Sandy Gruma, alongside the one and only Bill Velasco,
I hope so.
award-winning sports journalist and international sports commentator, Bill Velasco. Our numbers back in the first half: 49 for the Dragons, 38 for the Titans.
Yes, and very close in terms of the number of attempts, but the turnover story very bad for the Titans, and the Dragons are cashing in on it. And the time that they had the lead, the Titans only 4 minutes plus, so 10 steals for the Dragons in this game. That is a very sad number if you are the Titans.
Because the Vanta Black Dragons, they are good individually. They confuse the defense of the Titans, Bill.
Absolutely, and you know, the Titans in disarray at this point. They're confused, they're lost. Who's really playing point guard? Who's going to attack the ball? The imports are not involved in the offense. That's very bad news.
Mark Doligo on top scoring for the team in the first half, 8 points.
And no players in double figures, and you have Herbie and Moore combining for 35 points for the Dragons.
How about Jules Moore in the first half? So many highlights, 17 points, 8 assists. And 2 rebounds for Jules Moore. And as you mentioned earlier, Moore and Hervey combined for 35 points.
You know, 17 points and 8 assists. That's already 35 points.
All right, 49-38 is our score. Caspi, JV, De La Cruz has been missing his shots from beyond the arc, Bill.
Ever since that lull we had in the first quarter, he's really been off.
You know, Coach J.R. Kawaling using only 8 players here in this semifinal game.
I find that kind of curious. You know, you can use your bench to rest the starters. You know, sub a player out so you can talk to him without using up a timeout. There's so many reasons to use more players.
Hervey will throw it in for the Vanta Black Dragons. Winner will face the Aces.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Doligo is tasked to guard Jackson. He was practicing that move since 2 days ago.
Nice little spin. 13-point game now, and the Titans have to be careful this doesn't get out of hand.
Totally, it was a mismatch. And that Sisse pass to Iloka goes Ari, and the ball goes out of bounds.
You know, I noticed the imports are passing between them, and the locals are not passing it to the imports.
Daniel Aguardia, what's the latest there?
Only down by a few points, Coach J.R. Kawaling of Titans Pilipinas tells his players to not press the panic button. The Titans Pilipinas are very big on family, and Coach J.R. has reminded them that they are there to help each other out. They can stop, they can score, and they have already been in this situation before. They just have to keep communicating and taking care of the ball to close the gap. Sandy and Bill?
I don't think they're really communicating that well.
Doligo for 3. Yes, sir. The only bright spot for the Titans is Mark Doligo.
And he has been uneven at best.
Mark Doligo now with 11 points. And Moore connecting from beyond the arc.
Now with 20.
Wow.
Again, Sisse and Iloka not in position to score. Not in position to rebound.
De La Cruz. Henry outside. Caspi. Lin fouled him.
Lin caught off the wrong foot on that play, initiated the contact.
Tosh Sisse only 4 points in the first half. Iloka only 7 points in the first half.
That's only 11 points combined.
For the 2 world imports.
Yes.
Caspi at the line. Now he has 5 points and he's shooting 2 out of 3 from the field. Now goes 2 out of 2. 6 points all in all for Caspi.
And you know, you have a vacuum there at the points of people like Belenchon. Well, maybe they can put Ken Bono in for quick 3-point shots.
Is it a question of being tired because they played a great game last night versus the Long Lions?
Well, could be, but then everybody here plays every day.
Yeah. Shot clock 19 seconds. Ball stays with the Titans.
Then again, if you are tired, then you should use more players.
Yeah. If we can take a look at the bench of the Titans, so
They-
many players
They
there.
have 14 players.
And they're using only 8 players here as Tosh Cisse will score. He has 6 points now.
They need them more on rebounding and defense also.
7.5 remaining. Jiang for 3. Rebounded by Moore.
Nice up fake. He took a pounding on that play. And you can see him trying to loosen up that left shoulder. It's still bothering him.
He out-rebounded Tosh that time. Look at this one. He came out of nowhere.
Almost jumped over him.
And against 3 blue shirts, Moore now with 20 points. 21 points already now.
He's taken quite a pounding, but still keeps on ticking.
All right, Daniel.
In the dugout, you can see the epitome of teamwork with the Vanta Black Dragons. Calling the shots are also done together. They talk, they correct things, and they win together. This is what Jules Moore said. Jules also added that they're used to overcoming adversity, and with Seth Russell in foul trouble, they trust each other in staying tough and for the next man up to do the job. This game is all about teamwork for the Vanta Black Dragons. Sandy and Bill.
You know, I always say this, togetherness is toughness. Here is Moore.
Smart play.
24 points now for Jules Moore.
When you're the offensive player, you're in control.
59-45. This is huge already. De La Cruz will fire for 2.
They can't just keep trading baskets, though.
8 points now for De La Cruz and 3 out of 11 from the field.
Now they're sitting back into what looks like a zone defense.
James Lin from downtown.
Lin getting in on the act.
25 years old. Played in Thailand and in Australia.
Uh-oh. Almost a turnover.
A retrieval there by De La Cruz. Caspi with a seductive fake. Here is Iloka for the bucket.
And a foul.
And a 3-point play for Henry now. He has 9 points.
You know, Iloka and Cisse have to be more aggressive on offense.
You might be wondering why is Russell is not playing here.
He's coaching.
He's coaching. He had 2 fouls in the first half.
Yeah. And they played well without him.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job of motivating his teammates and, you know, yeah, you said coaching.
Well, Moore is doing a great job of playing point guard. Oh.
Bad shot there by James Lin. Song is about to come in for James.
So nothing lost there in terms of size. This is a very tall lineup for the Black Dragons.
62-49. Duligon. Cisse finds trouble with it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch, Moore. I remember when Hazo Serwan said that I am a better coach and a better player.
They're going to review the last play.
So they will review. There's a coach's challenge.
You get 1 per game. That's a byproduct of the advent of video.
Yeah. So
Digital video.
a coach can have 1 challenge every game.
Yes.
But in the last 2 minutes, the out of bounds will be reviewed automatically.
Okay. Just to avoid any controversy.
So-
Again, this will benefit the Dragons because they have the shorter bench.
So Titans basketball.
One review, the tallest 3-point Vanta Black Dragons was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge by the Vanta Black Dragons.
18 seconds.
Well, this third quarter is breezing by us. I'd start to worry if I were the Titans because we have all of these weapons, but they're not working for us.
Moore, here is Song met by De La Cruz. Moore for three.
Short.
Jiang able to get to it. Song for three. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by Hervey for two.
And that wouldn't have happened if Moore didn't contest the rebound, and now he's limping. Might have hurt his right knee.
They're not putting on a body against Moore. He may be not that big.
He's everywhere.
Kickball violation. But he can jump high.
Yes.
JP Belenchon in the game. He will replace Duligon.
They need his scoring, and he's a bigger matchup for
Tosh.
point guards.
And sometimes that's the problem of Tosh Cisse. He is always waiting for that contact.
He didn't put the arc on the shot.
64-49. Largest lead of the game, Bill Velasco.
Yes, the Dragons have outscored the Titans in every quarter.
Hervey for two. No problem.
Easy bucket. The Dragons trying to book a date with the Aces for tomorrow. And it's not even Valentine's.
Oh, yeah. Still 3 months to go.
Yes.
4 months to go before Valentine's. And Henry Iloka will score downstairs. Henry Iloka with 11 points.
They need more of that. This is a different look for the Dragons because you have Russell not on the floor.
Moore putting on a series of moves.
He's contesting everything.
De La Cruz is ahead. Met by Hervey. Back to Caspi for the layup.
Good
Nice
good
play there by the Titans. And you can see Seth Russell holding the stat sheet.
Yeah. He has no clipboard yet.
Hervey.
There's a switch. There's a
Jiang.
double team.
Blocked
Jiang
by
was
Henry.
blocked. Could have been a foul.
JV De La Cruz. Rebounded by Jiang.
Again, where are the big men of the Titans? Outside.
And in this game, the Vanta Black Dragons out-rebounding the Titans' Bill.
Yes.
Moore very short on the 2 attempt. And Jackson tracks it down. Back to Moore outside.
Shot clock still running.
7 of the 24. Moore. Shot clock at 3. Foul is called against Henry Iloka.
Boy, that saved them from a 24-second violation.
And that is the 3rd for the Titans. Oh, it's on number 21. It's on JP De La Cruz for reaching in. Ludovisi in the game now for the Titans Pilipinas.
Ludovici has not really gotten much playing time here. They also need more scoring sock.
He played only 7 minutes in the first half and scored 2 points from the free throw line. Did not score from the field.
You know, this game is a showcase for the all-around brilliance of Moore. There's Ken Bono. They need some instant scoring. Hit 4 3-point shots to finish the win last night.
Yes. Just when they needed him most.
Yes. He hit what, 3 in a row? 4 out of 5?
4 out of 5. He finished the game with 12 points.
There you go.
Ken, nice fake. 4-3. Rebounded by Jackson. Foul on Jackson.
Might be called for or over the back.
It was a late call, but it was a good call. It was the right call. So J.R. Kawaling wants to talk things over. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. You know, the Black Bears earning their spot for the fifth place showdown after a thrilling action-packed game against the Wildcats, 112-100. And what a performance by Momo Kone.
We were
Momofied and conetized.
Sounds like we had surgery.
52 big points as we take a look at the crowd inside the city of Passi Arena. 68-53. Still no solution for the Titans here, Bill.
Yes. They're really disorganized at this point. There's no structure.
Ludovisi forcing his way inside.
Is that on Jackson?
Yeah.
Fourth foul on Jackson. He may have to sit down.
They're talking there on the sidelines, so we'll wait for the substitution here.
Communal coaching. New concept.
No, you cannot substitute in between free throws.
Yes. If he makes this, then you can substitute.
Yeah. And I think he... Liu is... no, Jiang is at the official stable right now, preparing to come in.
They lose a little bit of size, but they lose a lot on offense. Jiang has not been a factor from three-point range yet.
A 13-point lead for the Dragons.
So this may buy them some time.
Yep.
Jackson will probably come back middle of the fourth quarter.
3 minutes remaining in the third. Moore. You know, the Titans must score in bundles.
Yes. They have to get stops and start running.
Just like that.
They have
it could be the start of something big for the Titans.
They have more players.
Bilinchon inside to Tosh. Now he is waiting for that contact. He gives it to Iloka and a 3-second violation on Tosh.
There. I don't know why he's gun shy. The biggest guy on the floor.
Also in the game for the Titans Pilipinas is Bryle Mecca, also a good contributor for the team.
But when you're not a starter and you're in the game while you're trailing, there's more pressure.
Yeah.
More now personally taking charge of the offense.
Jiang. Here is Hervey for 3 and got it.
They got to make that shot. There's no rebounder. 16-point advantage now for the Dragons.
71-55, final 2 minutes of the third period. Inside pass broken up by Hervey.
Uh-oh.
Ludovisi tracks it down for the Titans. Here is Tosh.
Gathering momentum here.
Tosh is fouled by Jiang. No, that's Liu.
Yes, he was in the no charge zone, so that's why that's a blocking foul. If he were outside that semicircle, it would be a different story.
He backpedaled a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Tosh is so huge, so big, so strong. Tosh is at the line. Cisse with 7 points here in the game.
They fell behind big in the second quarter, outscored 27-17 by the Dragons.
Against the Long Lions last night, Tosh Cisse he scored 25 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, and was 11 out of 20 from the field.
That is a far cry from tonight.
Tosh Cisse is make that 1 out of 4 from the field here in the game. Most of these points are from the free throw line. Back out to Jiang. Song asking for the ball. Shot clock at 5. Moore.
He'll pull up.
For 3. Rebounded by Henry Iloka.
Iloka has been
also quiet.
Glaringly quiet in this
11
game.
points here in the game. He scored 30 points last night. Cisse traveled without a visa.
He changed hands. He changed hands and that caused him to shift his feet.
107 remaining in the third period. You're watching the winter tournament of the TAT here in Passi, the first leg.
Lead is 14 points. Still not too formidable. Uh-oh.
3-on-2 break. Bilinchon outside to Brian Mecca for three. It bounces out, rebounded by Song. He will wait for his teammates. Here is Hervey for three. Bam!
If that did not go in, it would have been a bad shot.
It is a case of no, no, and yes.
No, yes!
It's going to be Titans basketball. Mark Doligon back in the game now for the Titans.
They need his offense. More importantly, they need his rebounding. But he replaces one of the imports. What's going on?
No, Iloka will sit down. He's struggling here, only 11 points. If you will compare his production in last night's game versus the young Long Lions, he scored 30 points, 16 rebounds, and was 12 out of 18 from the field.
So something's missing there.
Here is Brawl inside to Tosh. That's good. That's better. Better job there by Tosh Cisse.
You know, they took Ken Bono out after one attempt. But maybe because he can't keep up with the pace of the game.
Moore outside to Hervey. He fakes. Fouled by Mark Doligon. And he said, no, it's not me. It's on him, according to the referee.
That puts the Titans in
Oh, that's
penalty.
a foul.
But only 11.3 seconds to go. It's like we're going to slap another warning on somebody.
Warning all Titans Pilipinas for improper bench decorum.
Improper bench decorum.
That's a general term for
Not,
don't bitch about the play.
Or it's a sign of disrespect to the
Yes.
call.
Any vocal reaction.
Even if you stand and
Yeah, suddenly.
two missed free throws for Hervey.
The referees have done a good job of controlling the game.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
The league going in a mad rush now.
Ludovisi finds trouble and he stepped out of bounds. 2 seconds remaining in the third period.
It's going to be a tough uphill climb for the Titans.
Moore throws up a prayer and it's very short. 74 for the Dragons. The Titans 59. One more quarter and we're done. We'll be back. Oh, they love their basketball here, Bill Velasco.
You said it. Packed house every night, and tomorrow is the finals.
All right, here we go. So where is she?
As soon as you lead it in, they'll show her.
All right, our phase of the game, Patricia Allen Pilarta. Phase of the game is brought to you by Erase Beauty Care. All right, fourth quarter is about to start here. The Titans and the Dragons.
They don't give us that because it won't help.
And the problem with the Titans continues.
I thought you were going to say the problem with our beauty. Problem with the Titans continues. Still inconsistent on offense. Not enough rebounding.
Disorganized.
Yes. And you know, they're buying time for Jackson or even Russell to come into the game. Russell seems to have found a comfortable position as coach.
Yeah. Look, he is still holding that. I know it's a new stat sheet because we are now in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
So he's doing a good job there.
Yeah, he is.
Moore. Outside to Liu for three. Quick pass to Ludovisi for the finish.
Well, they need that. Like I was saying earlier, they need to increase the tempo. They have a deeper bench. They have the material to run. They have the rebounders.
74-61. Hervey. You cannot leave him wide open, Bill. And that is short. It goes out of bounds, though.
They got to be careful here.
Yeah. They're falling in love with their threes.
Yes.
So now they are 0 of 2 from the three-point territory to start the fourth quarter. Tosh with a penetration.
Lead is down to 11 points.
The Titans are shooting 24 of 58 from the field here in the game. Jiang for 3. Moore, the offensive rebound. Fouled by Mecca.
Nice little hesitation before going up with the ball.
You know, the Vanta Black Dragons out-rebounded the Titans in this game, Bill, 40-35. And that's without Jackson there late in the third period.
Well, that's something that the Titans have to address while there is still time.
The Dragons with 15 fast break points compared to the 6 of the Titans.
That's practically the difference in the game.
Lin is back, joining Liu and Zhang, Moore and Hervey. So this is really a short lineup for Vanta Black.
Well,
without Alexander Jackson.
Only at the shooting guard spot.
Nice fake by Mark. He goes inside. Nice penetration. Rebounded by Hervey.
Don't look now. 3-on-2 fast break.
James Lin, he kicks it out to Moore.
So plenty of time.
Shot clock at 10 seconds.
Jiang and Lin have not really been contributing on offense. They need to take a couple of shots.
Nice move by Jules Moore.
Then again, maybe not.
Moore is doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah. He's making a great point guard. Again, plenty of time. No need to rush.
Mecca for 3. And the long rebound there by Jules.
I want to see his numbers. They seem to be climbing already.
Moore with 29 points.
Oh my goodness. He's a
Moore
hell of a player.
spins. Oh. Rebounded by Mark Duligon. Mark is fouled by Liu.
Only the first on the Dragons, 7:43 remaining. And now Titans are belatedly trying to increase the tempo.
Back in the game is JV De La Cruz, but he's not too long there on the bench.
I think it was the break when they were settling the controversy about his eligibility to play today. He got off to a good start and then suddenly vanished.
Iloca also back in the game now for the Titans Pilipinas. Plenty of time to come back.
A low-scoring game, particularly for the Titans in the second period.
Both teams scoring 4 points here in the fourth.
Duligon.
Outside to De La Cruz for 3. Russell, by the way, is in the game. Henry will score on the putback.
Russell is there to also allow Moore to get a breather. Now you have another facilitator.
Says Russell.
Shot clock
Asking
at
for a screen.
6.
Shot clock at 5. There's the separation.
Now normally you come off the bench cold. You don't want to take the first shot.
1 second to go. Both stays with the Dragons.
It's a catch and shoot situation. Bernard King rule allows for 0.3 of a second. Below that, it's considered expired. Normally at 1 second or less, you have a catch and shoot or alley-oop situation.
Yeah. So it's a turnover there for the Vanta Black Dragons.
Could be the start of something here for the Titans.
Ludovisi, De La Cruz, Cisse, Duligon, and Iloka. De La Cruz is free. Bang! You
It's
said
about
it.
time. It's about time he warmed up.
And he cuts down the lead to 10 points, 78 to 68.
Good time to make a run.
Semifinal game here. Winner will face the Aces tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Outside to Jang, and Moore throws it away.
Moore is
Jang
tired.
was not expecting it.
Moore's pretty tired. They may sit him down for a couple of minutes with Jackson.
Oh, nice play.
They fell asleep. Now it's just 8 points.
IQ.
IQ.
78 to 70. Because they were talking
Yeah.
after they committed that turnover. Hervey puts the move. Outside to Cess. He gives it to James. Lin with a floater, and he throws up an air
boy.
ball. And a
Gotta
chance
get
to
back
close
on
the
D.
gap here.
I think they're not in the proper defensive position.
Inside to Tosh.
Told you.
And it rolls out. He gets it back and will score.
And it is just a 6-point game. They may need to call a timeout, but their coach is on the floor. There you go.
And yes, they did. 78 to 72. Bill Velasco, we have a ball game. Timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. '78 to 72. What happened now with the Bantam Black Dragons, Bill?
Well, when Russell came into the game, ironically, that's when things started to fall apart because now Russell's taking charge. Moore is waiting for him. And then they got a couple of turnovers, a couple of mental lapses because there's no coach. So they're all adjusting every time somebody comes in.
All right, it's a 6-point game. Now the Titans outscoring the Dragons here in the fourth quarter, 13 to 4.
I don't think Russell is the shooting guard they need at this point.
Jackson also back in the game for
Yes.
the Bantam Black Dragons.
4 fouls and all.
Now the 4 world imports playing together for the Dragons. Shot clock down to 4 seconds.
Great
Moore
first step
goes
by Moore.
inside.
Challenged every step of the way.
Yeah.
Not a good shot.
And a chance to close the gap here. A 13 to 4 run by the Titans.
And the locals have not contributed.
Oh. Rebounded by Jackson. That was a bad shot by
Yes.
Mark.
He surprised even his teammates.
Foul
Only the
is
second.
on Iloka.
Only the second of the Titans.
Number 2 on Henry Iloka. The Titans down by as many as 17 points. Now they're coming back. They're down by 6. The Titans with 2 team fouls. The Dragons with 1.
Very interesting game all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. Jackson lost it. Here is Mark Duligon. Outside we go to JV.
Big shot.
4-2. Ludovisi with a long rebound into the hands of Tosh for the layup.
They have needed his offense all game long.
A 15 to 4 run. That's what we are talking about. He is not attacking the hole.
No, he is not.
78-74.
Now with Russell there, things have slowed down for the Dragons.
And it changed the complexion of their game.
He's dribbling too much.
Hervey from
lucky
downtown.
Break, lucky break.
81-74.
What a cliffhanger we have here.
Another thriller here in Passi. Tosh giving it to Henry Iloka for the field goal.
Between the two imports, there's no problem.
Yeah.
One of them stays outside, the other stays inside on offense. But they need both of them downstairs on defense.
81-76. Russell
Too much dribbling.
He kicks it out. Song
Song has not been a factor.
inside to Russell.
Nice pass.
He hesitated. And a 3-second violation on Russell.
That's the problem. He's been pulled off the bench, so why did he have to hesitate? He had a layup. Hate to say it, but putting Russell in the game has hurt them. It happens.
Henry rebounded by Hervey.
5-point game. The Dragons don't need to rush.
Crucial moments of this game. Foul is on Duligo, and that will be the third team foul for the Titans, and that will be the second for Mark Duligo.
3 on Titans. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
The foul
Russell.
should have reset the shot clock to 14.
Oh!
Yes.
Nice drive by Seth Russell.
Now he's warmed up. 7-point lead, 3 minutes to go. The Tigers
Tosh.
are still in it.
That is his move. Iloka trying to get it, but taken away. Oh,
What's the call here?
oh, review.
There's a review of the last sequence of play. All teams are advised to observe proper passing order.
So they will review it.
That's his fourth personal foul.
De La Cruz with his fourth foul.
So the officials will review it.
Officials have been very careful in this game.
Yeah.
But they've been doing a good job.
Well, they're making it sure.
Yes.
Oh, it's a blocking foul called against the Titans.
But that puts the Titans in the penalties.
It's going to be on JV De La Cruz. So that's the fourth team foul for the Titans.
Now they're in penalty, 3:03 to go.
Seth Russell.
Now everybody's standing around.
Here is a three-pointer from Song. Oh!
That is huge. That is huge. It's a 10-point lead, 4-possession game now.
The Dragons 86, the Titans 76, and Coach J.R. Kawali wants to talk things over. We have a timeout here in Passi. All right, in their first game during the elimination round, the Vanta Black Dragons defeated the Titans, Bill.
Yes.
Look at that shot by Song, calmly sinking that three-pointer.
And when they won, we considered it an upset.
Yeah. The crowd here inside the city of Passi Arena.
So now they're going to trying to prove that it was not a fluke.
Yep. So Hervey, Moore, Song, Lin, and Jackson. Oops.
They had an extra basketball. Some confusion on defense.
And they fouled Henry Iloka. I'm looking for Seth Russell. He's not there on the bench. He's not there on the floor.
Maybe he got another job. No, he's on the bench. He's standing there.
And, you know, our cute courtside reporter is signaling to us. She's smiling. Oh, He's back.
Now he's back. He was hiding from you.
Who's back? It says Russell. And Iloka scoring at the free throw line. The Titans Pilipinas 11 of 16 before that shot.
They really need these points.
2 for 2 for Henry Iloka.
So 8 now, just a 3-possession game. Much more interesting.
Now Moore is in charge.
Well, they're better off when the ball is in Moore's hands.
8-point game here. Moore one-on-one against Cisse. Nice fake, and he traveled. That's a good call.
That's a good call. Because the two opposing imports clamped down on him.
Because after he committed that turnover, he took the shot, so it's called
Delayed game warning.
If there's a delay warning, it's going to be a technical foul. So it's a technical foul, free throw for the Titans.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
Once the whistle blows, stop.
Yeah, you have to stop.
So it's a free throw plus possession.
And the designated shooter is J.V. De La Cruz. JV scores at the
7-point
line.
game. If they score on this play, it's 5. Very interesting.
A three-pointer can be huge for the Titans.
Well, they don't really need it yet. Still more than 2 minutes to go.
86-79. Plenty of time to go here. The Titans in the penalty. The Dragons with a foul to give. Caspi, Cisse, Duligon.
Caspi's been consistent here. Not doing too much
This
shooting.
is the starting five of the Titans. Shot clock 14. Duligon spins. He comes up short, rebounded by Hervey.
Hervey arguing possession with Jackson.
Final 2 minutes of the game. We are now in the twilight zone.
Oh, they just have to hold on to the ball, use up more clock.
You know, Rasselus is asking for the ball. Oh, so Mark committing that foul that puts them in the penalty. No, it's going to be Hervey that will take 2 free throws.
Yes.
Hervey at the line.
Oh.
Big production back in the first half. The Titans outscoring the Dragons here in the fourth quarter, 20-12. They were down by as many as 17. The second free throw is good.
8-point lead.
Plenty of time to go. Caspi
They need a 3 here.
inside to Henry. And he gets the kind bounce. And he cuts down the lead to 6 points, a minute 40 to go.
2-possession game.
87-81, the Titans are in the penalty. The Dragons with a foul to give.
Best thing to do is attack.
Russell,
Take it strong. Give it to Moore.
shot clock at 9. Outside to Song for 3. And get it!
Unbelievable.
That's the second time that Russell gave the basketball to Song.
Good judgment there.
90. 90-81, and the crowd reacting to that shot. Timeout brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Let's take a look at this play here. That's why, says Russell, asking for the ball. That's
Yes.
twice already that Song hit from that area.
That song is his favorite customer. But you know, that's important also because we were talking off the air, and like you said, most of the attention has been on the imports for the
Yes.
Dragons.
especially in Moore and Hervey.
Yes. I expected more from Iloca and Cisse in this game.
So Duligon will throw it in. Shot clock 10. Here is Javid De La Cruz. Rebutted by Jackson.
They need to burn up some clock here.
And they're talking.
The Titans need to foul. The only way you can stop the clock.
Hervey. One-on-one against Mark. He rises up for two. Last touch on Jackson, but they will review it. It's automatic review if it's out of bounds.
The Titans are arguing that the ball was knocked off Jackson.
We're now in the final 2 minutes, so that's Ken Bono and J.R. Kawaling and Mark Duligon there. Alexander and Russell. He was coaching in the first 3 quarters, Bill.
I said, wait a minute. My sweat's dried. I need to get a workout here.
2 great assists by Sis Russell.
Now, the problem is it's a 3-possession game just to tie. And with 50 seconds to go, the Titans may not get 3 possessions.
Stay.
Yes.
So the ball will stay with the Vanta Black Dragons. Yeah, it's last touch on
That's crucial.
the Titans. 90-81, less than a minute remaining. Jackson outside, says Russell asking for the ball. They will give it to Moore. Guarded by Tosh. They putting on a big guy on Moore, and he lost it.
Uh-oh.
Mark. Nice move by Mark.
and
Basketball
one.
count plus a foul.
Mark Duligon playing like an import.
90-83. 36 seconds to go.
Well, they're still not safe. As we said, the Titans need a 3-point play.
You know, crazy things happen in basketball,
Oh, yeah.
and I think crazy is in the building.
You know, one turnover, and this could change the complexion of the game. Oh,
And one more free throw. There's a violation there against the Vanta Black Dragons.
and the Titans suddenly realized that they didn't have any rebounders. Lucky break for them.
One more for Mark Duligon. Substitute free throw. He missed it
was-
purposely.
He was trying to bounce it so that Cisse would rebound it. That's a free throw situation.
Number 3 on Henry Iloca. So free throw situation here for the Vanta Black Dragons.
They just need one. They just need one. Actually, they don't need one anymore. This is just it's a 2-possession game already.
For insurance, yes. So waiting are the aces.
Yes. 32.8 seconds to go. Things looking bleak for the Titans. Icing on the cake.
It's a 9-point game.
They need a quick 3.
Duligon misfires,
That's
rebounded by Jackson.
Now they have to foul to stop the clock from bleeding out.
23 seconds to go, 92-83.
Great consistent overall game by the Vanta Black Dragons. They played very well and built this lead with the Russell coaching from the bench. And, you know, Song with a couple of big 3-pointers.
(92-83), and Jackson misses the first free throw. Well, the Titans down by as many as 11 points.
Not enough time for them to mount a rally anymore. Oh!
And Moore is fouled. Again, he will go to the free throw line.
Could have just kicked out the ball.
Foul number 99, Henry Loca. Henry Loca, 5 fouls.
Local
And-
fouls out.
That will be his 5th personal.
He's arguing that is only his 4th.
Loser will take on the big 3 Royal Athletes also in the second game.
Battle for 3rd.
Yeah, battle for 3rd.
So we already know who's in last place. It's the other 6 positions that we have to fill up.
For Jules Moore.
Our first game will be the Long Lions and the Macau Black Bears.
Yes, that's going to be
That's
an
going to be an
interesting game.
amazing game.
Both fast-paced teams.
So we'll be Momo-fied again and conetized.
Momo 5. We should make t-shirts. I was Momo 5. Oh! Moore's
Oops.
not yet done.
15 seconds. Reyes. Foul on Caspi.
He could only reach the forearm of Jackson.
And he will send Alexander Jackson to the free throw line. 94-83. It is supposed to be a better quarter for the Titans, Bill.
Yes, it was for a while.
$95-83, 10.8 to go. De La Cruz. Here is Mark. 4 seconds, and they throw the ball away. So that defines their game.
Yeah. Close, but not enough. Oh, they called a foul again.
Oh my goodness.
The game that never ends.
1 second to go, and the referee called it a foul.
No, he should just miss the second one. Ken Bono, I think, played less than a minute.
Maybe 15 seconds and then went out.
Oh, has to be a
Only
little
one
bit
attempt?
More than that.
All right, it's very safe to say that the Vanta Black Dragons will face Denzel Wong, Sam De Guara, and the rest of the Aces tomorrow in a championship game, Bill.
Oh, yes.
The Titans will face the Royal, or the Big 3 Royal Athletes tomorrow.
This was a very interesting game because until the end, the Titans were still in it.
Yep. Our move of the game. That's Seth Russell with a gorgeous move inside. He coached the first 3 quarters. Well, he started the game and then coached the second and the third. And he came back in the 4th quarter. Our player of the game,
Who could it be now?
Jules Moore. Another great performance for Jules. This is the 3rd time that he is our best player of the game,
Oh,
Bill.
yeah.
33 points, 12 out of 34 from the field, and 7 rebounds.
7
and
rebounds.
too many dunks also.
Making all those shots, there aren't that many rebounds left.
That's the explosion in midair by Jules
Yep.
Moore.
He really gets up there.
All right. Daniel, take it away.
Sandy and Bell, yes, I have here our 3-time best player of the game, Jules Moore, with 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. So, Jules, you were talking about, trust and teamwork. So, in such a short time, how did you build all that chemistry?
We all basketball players, so we just know that it's the next man step up, and we just all gonna trust each other to do our job.
Yeah. Okay, so what can you say about your performance, after all of those adversities that you have experienced?
I'm sure all of us are used to overcoming adversity in our basketball career, so when we're faced with another one, we just take the punches that we're given and we throw some more punches and we just keep it going.
Yeah, and of course, how does it feel to win, after, beating them again, and now that you are heading on to the finals tomorrow against the Aces?
It feels good to win, and now we'll enjoy the victory for tonight, and tomorrow morning we prepare to do it again.
Well, best of luck tomorrow during the finals, and congratulations again to the Vanta Black Dragons and to you, Jules, for the best player of the game. Let's get back to you, Sandy and Bill.
Thank you very much, Daniel Aguardia, for the first time talking to Jules Moore.
Yes.
We used to see Andre Veloso talking to Jules Moore.
Yes.
All right, and the mayor of Passi City, Attorney Stephen Palmares, will award the best player of the game. All right, thank you very much, Daniel Aguardia. And my partner here, Bill Velasco. My name is Sandy Grumo from Passi City here in the province of Iloilo. We'll see you tomorrow for our games. First game will be at 2 p.m. The Long Lions versus the Black Bears. The Titans and the Big Three Royal Athletes will be playing at 4:30 p.m. for the battle for third. Championship game. The Dragons will take on the number 1 team, the Aces. My name is Sandy Grumo. Thank you very much for watching the winter tournament of the TAT. Mayong gabi kaninyong tanan.